is Josh Hudson, and this is Angels in America. As human beings, we see throughout our lives friendships come and go. Relationships with others sometimes slowly begin to fade as though they never existed. This can be due to the lack of communication, common interests, and even betrayal. Having the ability to put others before yourself is a quality that sadly not very many people have. Being able to see why people are like this can change the way we as a society view one another. To betray another is the worst act one can commit. Angels in America, a play written by Tony Kushner, takes place in New York City in 1985. The characters include Joe Pitt, a deeply closeted gay Mormon, Harper Pitt, Joe's wife, who is also a Valium addict and struggles with Joe's sexual confusion, Pryor Walter, a homosexual who experiences many different heavenly hallucinations and is also diagnosed with AIDS, Lewis Ireson, Pryor's boyfriend, who abandons Pryor because he's emotionally unable to deal with Pryor's disease. The theme of betrayal plays a huge role during the play. Not only can betrayal be the manipulation of another's feelings, but it can also be the internal struggle of someone who does not know who they truly are. As we see with Joe Pitt, he does not truly know or understand who he was supposed to feel or react with his contradicting feelings. Ever since he was a little boy, he has always known that he was different. But due to his religion, he felt as though it would be a sin to exploit his true inner self to the outside world. Even throughout his marriage, Joe has struggled with the fact that he could be gay. This not only cripples the relationship with his wife, but it also internally harms Joe due to the fact that he cannot be himself. Harper also contributes to the problem between her and Joe. Her addiction to Valium causes her to see and hear things that are not there. The drug changes her into something that Joe did not marry in the beginning. Harper also feels as though Joe has betrayed her. How can a man marry a woman with such internal feelings? The final act comes when Harper decides to not support their marriage and leaves Joe. He should not have to live a life every day not being able to show the world who he really is. He should not have to betray himself to make his wife feel better. He has supported her since the beginning and even through her addiction. This is not the only situation of betrayal. Pryor and Lewis also have their own problems that occur throughout the play. They were once a very happy and loving homosexual couple. However, Lewis has always been unable to handle the fact that Pryor is very sick. As the story builds, Pryor becomes more and more ill to the point where Lewis is forced to call an ambulance to save his life. That for Lewis is the final straw. He cannot stand to see his lover in so much pain, but at the same time he has no emotional attachment to stay by Pryor's side and help him through this awful situation. Pryor feels most betrayed not only when Lewis stops visiting him in the hospital, but also when he comes home to see that all of Lewis's belongings are gone. If Lewis truly loved him, he would have stayed by his side and supported him. Betrayal seems almost impossible to avoid. Through internal instability and acts of impossible deception, hurt is inevitable. To hurt another human through acts you knew were damaging is easier than not being able to express who you really are. I would much rather betray myself than anyone else. In the end, the most cognitive choice is to better yourself and the ones around you. Thank you.